Okay, so I'm just going to get into it, show you guys how I make my famous banana pudding pie. Sonic banana shake pudding mix. Pour that in the bowl first. That's what I like to use. You can use the Jello pudding kind. It doesn't matter. I just like the banana shake from Sonic. It has a punch. It has a kick to it that I like, and I just like to use that particular pudding mix. And then you're going to add your milk to it so that you can make your pudding. I only had a little smidge. I said, thank you, Lord, okay? Because I didn't want to go back outside to no store for no milk. So I can't tell you the measurements. I just kind of just eye it, and I blend it, and just to make sure that your pudding is smooth, it's consistent, and just to make sure there's no lumps or anything. Now, some people mix their pudding and put their pudding to the side. For some reason, I don't do that. I mix everything in one mixing bowl. So once I'm done with that, I get my Philadelphia original cream cheese, and that's the only type of cream cheese that I use. You can use that other off-brand cream cheese if you want to. I don't know how it tastes. I'm not even going to try it. I really feel that the ingredients that you do buy does make a difference on how your pie tastes. That's just my opinion, and I stick with Philadelphia. And I'm not trying to down talk anybody who buys the off-brand. I'm just saying what works for me, and it is a difference in the taste, but that's just my opinion. You also want to make sure that your cream cheese is soft, so you want to set it out for about an hour or two until it's soft. Some people like to put it in a microwave and take everything out, put it in a bowl and nook it in a microwave. I don't do that. I try to limit my use of microwave use anyway. So I just sit it out and just wait for it to get soft, and just open it and just pour it into your mixing bowl. And you're going to need 2 of these. So that's why I like when I get the 2-pack. I get the 2-pack because you're going to need it. And I'm just trying to shake everything out, every crook and cranny off of that cream cheese. And gonna throw all this away here. That's one thing Bertha Baker always stressed about. Clean up as you go. So now, when you have your cream cheese in the bowl and everything, you're going to need the sweetened condensed milk. And it's particular 2 brands that I get. I get this brand, and then I get that, I think it's called Continental brand. I'm not sure, but those 2 I get. And you want to pour the whole can in there. And this is really thick and slow coming out, so just pour as much as you can in there. Throwing that away. Now I'm getting just a dash of butter extract. Just a dash. You don't need a lot of that butter, but it does make a little difference. And then I have my vanilla extract. I can't tell you the measurements. I'm sorry, I'm bad at that. I just drizzle, and I keep going. So you get your mixer, and the first thing that I do, I just do it slow. I do it slow so that I can get everything in there, everything mixing well and combined together. And after I do that for maybe about a minute or 2, and see how I'm doing it slow, just getting everything together. And then after a while, I just turn it to turbo mode after everything's together. And I do that for about a couple of minutes, making sure everything's mixed in together really well. Because that's the thing, you want everything to be all consistent and smooth and nice. So you just mix that around for about a minute or two. And then you want to get your spoon and you want to go around the edges and make sure, because sometimes everything's not mixed all in. So you just get your spoon, wipe the edges around, scrape the edges around, and then you want to mix your batter again. And just mix and mix and mix until it's all nice and smooth and great. And that's what you do. And it's really pretty simple. Not that much ingredients. But now you're going to get the whipped cream. Now this is a big one. What you really need is just a single size whipped cream container. This one is a big one, so I only used half of that. But they didn't have half where I was. So if you go to the store, just get the normal size one, and that's all you need. Okay, now some people like to fold their whipped cream with their batter, and when I mean fold, they like to use their spoon to mix it. Not me. I like to use my blender to mix everything up. I'm just trying to get all the stuff off of that spoon. And I mix it up with my blender. That's what I prefer. That's what I do. And everything is all combined together. Everything is mixing well together. Everything will come out smooth, tasty together. And I do this about 3 minutes, like 2 to 3 minutes, to make sure everything is mixed well. You can even stop in between and get that spoon again and scrape around the corners if you want to, and then remix it again. You can do that too as well, but I've been doing this for so long. I know how to turn my bowl around. I know how to work that thing, okay? So I keep adjusting it because Naheem is my cameraman and he's wobbly and shaking the camera, but he tries. That's my little cameraman. Shout out to Naheem. But I have to keep adjusting it because look how nice and smooth and wonderful that is. Okay? Nice. Now we are going to add the Chessmen cookies. And I did get 1 pack. You can get 2 pack if you want to, but it actually works out. It's like 3 little portions of it. So I'll put 2 portions of the Chessmen cookies in a Ziploc bag. Oh, can I get it out? And just put all that in the Ziploc bag. And let me throw this away. Now, what you want to do, and I'm just getting the few that fell out. You're going to put in the Ziploc bag, zip it, but don't zip it all the way. You want to leave a little opening there so when you apply pressure, it can release through that hole so you won't bust your bag. Okay, so you have your bag full of cookies. And I use a canned good to mash them up, but you can find whatever to mash up your cookies. Don't mash them up too much, because if you do, then when you put it in your batter, you're not gonna, taste no chunks of cookies. So you just want to bash them up just so that you can have chunks of cookies in your batter. So now you're just going to open up your Ziploc bag and you're going to pour it in the bowl. And you're not going to blend it with the blender. You're going to use your spoon to fold your batter together. So you don't need your blender anymore. So now you're just going to get your spoon and fold your batter together. You're just going to fold those cookies in that mixture. And you don't want to fold too much. Just fold just enough, just right. And just make sure everything is all folded together nicely. And when that's done, you get your Keebler Graham pie crust. That's what I like to use, the Keebler pie crust. You can use any other crust you want, but as I said before, if you want your stuff tasting right, you will use the Keebler crust. And then you're just going to get your batter, your mixture, whatever you want to call it, and you're going to pour it in the pie crust. Look how nice that is. And just even it all out. I don't know what happened to my shirt. My shirt have all types of stuff on it. But yeah, you just want to even all that out really good. And here's a thing. If you use bananas, because I don't use bananas, but if you do, at the same time that you poured in your cookies, you want to chop up 2 bananas and pour that in with the cookies and fold your batter just as I was doing. I don't like bananas in my pudding, so that's why I don't use it. Now I'm just going to use this top. I was going to use the foil, but I changed my mind. I'm just going to use this top and then put it in the freezer for 2 hours. After 2 hours, take it out and I'll put my sea salt caramel on top. Just drizzle some, and then that third portion of cookies that was in the Chessmen package, I just put it on top like that. I'm really not the decorative type, but this works. And voila, your banana pudding pie with or without bananas. And I'm leaving you all a list of things you will need to make your delicious banana pudding pie. This is good for potluck at your job, cookout, a good gathering, meetings afterwards. It is delicious. You would definitely blow up some taste buds, I'm telling you. And I'm going to leave my information here so that y'all can get in contact with me. YouTube, DanielleONDemand, that I just started. Facebook, DanielleONDemand, which I just started as well. My IG, DanielleONDemand. Any one of you all want a pie, just let me know. More is coming. I'm cooking more things. If you have a request, hey Danielle, can you do a video on this, or can you do a video on that? I'd be more than glad to do that. Just inbox me and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Until next time.